get started. Bring those feet together, jumping jacks. So welcome to core and strength. You're gonna do your jumping jacks. I'm gonna tell you how the workout's gonna work. Today we are not really gonna get our heart rate up. So if you're really looking for cardio, maybe you can go for a little jog afterwards, do a couple mountain climbers. But right now we're gonna be thinking about time under tension. We're gonna be thinking about knitting our whole core together, making sure our pelvis, our hips, everything is stable. Let's turn this into cross jacks. So arms come across our body, feet cross in front of us, just like this. So we're gonna do a true Tabata style. So 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. It is your option. Level 1, regular, what I'm asking for is 10 seconds of rest, but you have the option, you wanna take it to level 2, you can spend that 10 seconds in a plank. All right, so that'll add up to, give or take, you know, what, 6 minutes? 6.5 minutes of plank total? Your choice. Plant those feet for me here, nice big circles through those arms. Just getting everything moving and come around in the opposite direction. We're doing lots of glutes today, lots of hips. You know how I love those glutes. Cross the arms across your body, swing them open. And then we're gonna add the rotation. Try not to hit the wall. Perfect. Plant those feet, hands behind the head. We'll do a nice little good morning here. So I'm keeping my back flat, I'm sending my hips back till I feel my hamstrings, and then I'm standing up. Two more, and then we'll turn this into an air squat. All right, take a little step out if you need to. Hands come in front, send those hips back, and stand up. Two more, keeping that chest up nice and tall. Keeping the weight in the heels here. I'm leaning back as I sit back, and I'll meet you down here. We'll turn that into a squat rotation. So I'm bringing my knee across to my opposite shin, keeping my chest up nice and tall, keeping my shoulders back. Let's do one more per side. Awesome, and then come on down onto those hands and knees. Spread those fingers nice and wide, lean into and out of the wrists. And then I'll flip the hands around, fingers face me, lean back and into the insides of the forearms. And then plant the hands, the backs of the hands down, palms up, lean back and into the front of the forearm. And then plant those hands back in neutral. We'll do some hip circles just to get those hips warmed up. So nice big circle. Pull the knee into the chest, out to the shoulder, up and wide around. And then other direction. All right, let's do the other leg. All right, give those wrists a little roll. Grab a sip of water if you need it. So our first round, it's a brand new exercise for you guys. Maybe not in your life, but at least in all of my videos. It's called the Jefferson curl. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna articulate our spine all the way down to the floor, and then we're gonna roll it back up. So what it's gonna look like is I'm gonna be standing, feet neutral, soft bend in my knees, and I'm gonna start at the top of my spine. So I'm gonna let my chin fall towards my chest, and then one vertebra at a time, I'm gonna come down towards the floor. I'm gonna try and roll through my low spine, all the way down. And then same way I went down, I'm gonna come back up. Roll my hips under, come up into my low back, all the way up. So it's gonna feel a little counterintuitive, especially after you've been doing good mornings. I've been talking about neutral spine all the time. But what this is gonna do, it's gonna help us really feel each part of our spine as we come down into that full, that global flexion, okay? So everything's gonna round, and then as you come back up, everything's gonna stack. Totally normal for some sections of your back to feel a little bit more chunky than others. That's totally normal. We're just gonna try and get into the groove of smoothing that out, all right? So we're gonna start in 10 seconds. This shouldn't feel tough, right? This shouldn't feel too bad. It's just body weight. We're just getting it started. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds break, or plank. You guys ready? So find a comfortable spot to stand in. Bring those feet close together, neutral. All right, let that chin fall down, and we're rolling towards the floor. Everything's getting really round. Coming all the way down to the floor, and then I'm rolling my way back up, pulling my abs into my low back. And there, that was it. One rep, 20 seconds, 10-second break, or jump into plank if you wish. We're gonna do that again. Ready? Tuck that chin in. So I'm trying to round myself out. I'm trying to lift my core up into my low back. Keeping my knees soft. And then I'm rolling my way back up, turning those glutes on to pull myself back up. So we're gonna do that 8 times total. That was 2. We're gonna go for round 3. Tuck that chin in. Roll towards the floor. See if you can pull those ribs up into your body just a little higher. Don't lock out the knees. And when you're on your way back up, really lift that core, round your body, stack each vertebra on top of one another. Beautiful. That was round 3. We're gonna do round 4. So this is gonna feel a little different than usual, right? Here we go. Bring that chin down, roll into your body. Don't forget, I want you to keep those knees soft, okay? Don't lock them out. And by your 4th or your 5th round, you should start to feel like maybe you're getting a little closer to the floor. Good, take a little break. Maybe you're getting a little closer to the floor. Maybe you are feeling a little bit more fluid as you go through it. Here's round 5, let's go. So if you're faster than 20 seconds for that Jefferson curl, you're going too fast. Ready for round 6? Here we go. Tuck that chin in, roll towards the floor, nice and slow. Let those hands hang heavy. And I want you to really lift that core, pull everything up and away from the floor as you stack each vertebra on top of one another. Nice. We've got 2 more here, then we get a little break, and I'll tell you what our next exercise is. All right, here we go, round 7. Tuck that chin in, roll towards the floor. Keep those ribs lifted, keep those abs tight across the hips. Relax your jaw. Yeah. All right, one more here. All right, last one. Chin's coming towards the chest. Roll into the floor. Keep those abs lifted. Keep those knees soft. And time. All right, take a break. Grab a sip of water if you need it. Hopefully that heart rate's not too high. Okay, so round 2. Good morning. So we're still in that posterior chain. We're still in the hamstrings. We're still in the back. This time, instead of rounding through that spine, we're neutral through the spine. So we've done these in every warm-up since we've started, so we should be familiar. My knees are soft, little bend maybe, neutral spine, so that means that my pelvis is facing my rib cage, hands behind the head. And now I want to actually lean forward so that I immediately put myself in tension. And from here, I'm going to go nice and slow down. And then just as slow, I'm going to come back up. No rest at the top, right back down. Super slow. And super slow, coming back up. You guys ready? We're starting. Here we go. Good mornings. Hands behind the head, nice and slow. Here we go. All right, 10 seconds. If you want to jump into plank, be my guest. If you want to just take a little break, be my guest. We're coming up into round 2. Good mornings, here we go. Hands behind the head. I want you to challenge yourself. I want you to go so slow that you feel like you're almost not even moving. Back into that right away. Don't stand up all the way. And time, jump into that plank if you're doing it. So it's only a 10-second break. It's only 20 seconds of work. So we really want to slow everything down. Ready? Round 3. Super slow. If you don't feel those glutes or those hamstrings yet, I don't know what to tell you, because if you're going slow enough and you're leaning forward enough, keeping that core on, you should be feeling it. Yep, you got this. Take a break or jump into that plank. We're coming into round 4. Ready? Hands behind those heads. One hand for all of us? I don't think that works. So if you need to go a little slower so you can feel those hamstrings a little more, or you need to go a little lower so you feel those glutes a little more, use those glutes to stand up. Take a break. All right, round 5. Hands behind the head. Let's go. Super slow down. Super slow up. So it's that extension, that hip extension, that standing slowly that's really going to get you here. That's it. Maybe don't stand up all the way. Yeah. Take a break or jump into that plank. Round 5. Here we go. Hands behind the head. Send those hips back. Lift that core across those hips. So that pair of pants that you can't quite fit, yeah, I want you to tie those up really tight right across those hips. Beautiful. All right, take a break. Or plank. You in the plank? Not yet? Maybe next round. I get it. Ready? Hands behind the head. Here we go. Round 7. Got this. Maybe you're going down halfway. Take a break. All right, we got one more round here. Super slow, the slowest you've gone so far. Lift that core, keep those shoulders back. Here we go. Send those hips back. Feel those hamstrings. Yep, that's it. You got this. Even slower. See if you can pause at the bottom. 5 more seconds. If you want to run all the way through this last 10-second break, be my guest. Maybe you want to jump into a plank. I don't know. So choose your own adventure. All right, time. Take a break. Okay. Round 3, long lunge or split squat, however you want to call it. So I'm gonna come down into a really long lunge, so way longer than I'm used to. Nice little stretch in the hip here. And my 20 seconds is gonna be lowering myself down to the floor. Notice how this thigh is not perpendicular to the floor, right? So I'm lowering myself down till my kneecap touches, and then I'm coming up super slow. Coming on down, nice and slow, and then back. 20 seconds. This time, our 10-second hold is at the bottom of our lunge. Sorry. I'm not sorry. Choose what leg you're gonna do first. Put it in front. Here we go, 20 seconds. Lowering towards the floor, super slow. Coming in on up, super, super slow. Maybe I'm doing 2 total in my 20-second round. I don't know. Whatever works for you. For this 10-second break, we're meeting at the bottom. I'm not resting. I'm holding. 5 more seconds, and then I get to switch. All right, here we go. Huge step backwards. Super slow towards the floor, and super slow to stand. So what's really nice about having our leg so far behind us is our front leg cannot extend all the way. All right, come down to the bottom of that lunge. Hold in. It's 10 seconds. All right, switch legs, round 3. Super long stance, super slow as we lower towards the floor. And as we lift, that's it. See if you can go a little slower. Don't forget to pull that core in across those hips. Roll those shoulders back. Meet me at the bottom of the lunge. The bottom of that split squat. Get down low. All right, switch legs. Here we go, round 4. I'm lowering super slow. I'm lifting super slow. That's it. 10 seconds. Then we're gonna meet at the bottom and hold. All right. Hold it at the bottom. Yeah. You got this. We're halfway through. Switch that leg. Other foot. Nice big lunge. Nice and slow. Slow. Beautiful. All right, meet me at the bottom and hold. 10 seconds. All right, other leg. Round 6. My legs are super far apart, but my torso is still upright. I'm lowering super slow to the floor, coming back up, and now let's meet at the bottom and hold. Make sure that front glute is on. All right, switch legs. Round 7. Woo. Super slow. Come on down to the bottom and hold. Squeeze those glutes. Yes, I know your quads don't like this. Turn that core on. All right, round 8. Last side, last leg. Beautiful, you got this. Last hold. Come on down. Hold it. Beautiful. Don't give up. Hold it. And time to take a break. Alright. So, how's that feel? Grab a sip of water if you need it. Round 4. We're more than halfway through the workout now. We're going into standing abduction. So I'm going to be standing. My knees are going to be as bent as I need to. Abduction means my hip is moving away from my midline. So what I want to do is pick up one leg. So I'm standing on one leg. This leg, I'm going to turn my toes towards me. And I'm going to lift that leg as far up to the side as I can. Then I'm going to lower it super slowly. Yep, I'm going to lift it as high as I can. And I'm going to come on down. Keeping those toes turned in. If I need to hold on to the wall, no problem. Hold on to your partner, no problem. Ready? Decide what leg you're going to start with. Turn those toes down. Lift and lower. So the idea is that I keep my whole body as straight and as still as possible as I'm lifting and lowering that leg. My core is on. I'm rolling my shoulders back and away from my ears. Take a break or jump into plank, your choice. And then we'll do our other side. All right, plant those feet, lift that leg. So you'll probably notice I got one side that is not as good as the other. That's totally normal. It's all good. I'm trying to stay upright. I'm trying to keep my core on. Keep that standing leg nice and strong. Take a break or jump into the plank. And don't be afraid to hold on to that wall, all right? No problem if you need a little help with the balance. Okay, here we go. Other side. Nice big reach with that leg. Now I'm turning my toes towards me so I can try to mitigate how much my hip flexors and my quads work here. So I want to just be using my glutes and specifically glute med here. Take a break or plank. Ready for our other leg? Here we go. Turn those toes down. Big reach, big lower. Super, super slow. Don't let the rest of the body compensate. Try and stay as tall as possible. Beautiful. Take a break or jump into plank. It's super, super quick. So if you're doing those planks, it's like basically not like doing anything really. Other side, here we go. But if you add up a lot of 10-second intervals, it could add up to a lot. Just saying. All right, take a break or jump into that plank. We got our other side. Round 6. Core is on, shoulders are back. Here we go. Turn those toes down. You got this. Pull that core in across those hips. Use those glutes. That standing leg, the glutes are doing a lot more than you thought, hey? I know. This is how we do it. Take a break or jump into plank. All right, here we go, other side. Round 7. We just got one more round after this of this exercise. We have 2 more rounds after this of other exercises. Just to be clear. All right, take a break or jump into that plank. We got one more round here. That other side, that second leg. Here we go. Got this. Try not to lean over too far. Try and keep those obliques on. I'm pulling in at my waist. Sorry guys. Almost there. And break or plank. Last 10 seconds. And time. Okay, so your choice, round 5, are we doing Superman retractions or wall retractions? So if you have a wall, you're gonna stand right up against it. That's gonna help you feel where that core is, how you're standing, how that posture is, and then you're gonna add the retraction through the shoulder blades. So I'm gonna stand right at the wall. My nose is practically touching. My arms are going to come up, and I'm going to pull my elbows away from the wall as far as they can go. Pull them down until my shoulder blades are touching, and then I'm coming back up nice and slow. So you might be used to doing that on the floor. You want to do it on the floor in a Superman position? You be my guest. Ready to start? Come on over. Arms up. Core is on. Pull those elbows back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And come on up nice and slow. Just like that. 20 seconds. Done already. Jump into a plank. Take a break. Whatever suits ya. You ready? We're doing it again. Come onto the wall. Arms up. Pull those shoulder blades back and together. Pull those arms down. And come on back up. So my core is on here. My glutes are on here. I want to be pulling my body away from the wall so that I'm super upright. My posture is perfect. Take a break or jump into plank. It's totally normal for the first one to be a little slow, and then as we get used to it, we're pulling the shoulder blades back even further. All right, so if you didn't hear that beep, you've got to be 5 seconds into your first round, third round. Oh, sorry guys. Pull those shoulder blades back. Pull those abs in. Break is coming up, or you're jumping into a plank. Really good instructions there, sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Face the wall. Pull those shoulder blades back. Pull those elbows away from the wall. Pull your ribs into your body. It's a lot of pulling, I know. You got this. Perfect. Take a break or jump into your plank. So I'm facing the wall or I'm facing the floor, lying on my belly. Same thing. Pulling those elbows back, pulling those shoulder blades down and together. And then coming back up under control. Big pull. See how far from the wall you can get those elbows. Keep them back. Keep them away from the wall. Take a break or jump into your plank. We got 3 more rounds here. All right. Round 6. Pull those elbows back, pull those shoulder blades together, and come on up. So if you spend all day on your computer, you spend all day with your hands in front of you, this retraction, this postural exercise can be really good for you. Take a break or jump into that plank. Almost all of the stuff that we do is in front of us. Good, get to the wall, here we go. Pull those elbows back. So it's really good for us to work on those muscles that pull away from that pushing motion that we do all the time, right? Everything we do is here, so we want to do some stuff back there. That's it. 10 seconds of break, or you're in your plank. You've got one more round here. Make it count. Slow it down. Here we go. Get those elbows back as far as they can go. Don't let your chest come too far proud. Bring it in. That's it, so that the ribs are facing the pelvis. Beautiful. 10 seconds here, or grab that plank. You got this. Almost there, almost there. And time. All right, that's it. We got one more round. Push up, negative. So this is the hardest one of all of them, I'm pretty sure. In your push-up position, whatever that looks like, so whether it's from your feet, whether it's from your knees, whether it's against the wall, you're gonna do your push-up down to the floor as slowly as you can. So what that's gonna look like is I'm in a nice tall plank and I'm coming down super, super, super slow. And then I'm pushing back up. If you would like to go all the way down to the floor super slow, put the knees down and then push up. That works for me. Whatever works for you. Super, 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 I can't even say super enough times, slow to the floor. You ready? This is it, here we go. Down into that push-up position. See if you can take all 20 seconds to get down to the floor. And then push back up. That was 11 seconds for me. Not so good. And hold that plank. Round two. Super, super slow, down to the floor. I know you got this. Wherever you're at, knees, feet, wall, taking a nap. Please don't take a nap. You only have 7 rounds left. 7 times 20 seconds. Now it's going to be 6 times 20 seconds. Hold that plank. Wherever you're at, I want you to hold it. Round 3. See if you can make that a little slower. See if you can take a little longer to get down to the floor. And plank hold. That was round 3. Done. 5 more. You got this. Here we go. From the top, we're coming down super, super slow. Keep that chest wide. Keep those shoulders back. Keep that core lifted. I know, I'm sorry. All the time. It's all I can talk about. Take a break or hit that plank. Round 5. So I'm coming super slow down to the floor. I want to keep my elbow away from my shoulder at a 45-degree angle from my body. So I don't want to prop it in too tight. I want you to keep your fingers spread super wide. Keep the palms pushed into the floor. Find that plank and hold. Here we go, round 6. 3 left, this is it. This is all. Come on down to the floor. That's it. And then really hard, push away. You got this. Hold that plank or take a break. You've got 2 left. All right, here we go. Round 7. If you're doing it from your knees, amazing. Keep those palms pushed into the floor. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Elbows out at 45 degrees from the body. Core is on, glutes are on. You got this. Come on, stay with it. All right, hold that plank. 10 seconds. We got 1 round left. Amazing, here we go. Round 8. A little bit slower. Keep that core lifted. All right, 10 seconds of plank. You got this. I want you to find a plank. I want you to hold it. Get on those hands, get on those elbows. We're gonna try and go all the way through this last minute. This last minute break. Here we go, hold it. So I want you to be in that plank wherever you're at. Hands, feet, elbows, feet, knees. Wherever you're at, I want you to lift that core, squeeze those glutes, push into those elbows or those hands. Stay with it. I know, I just sprung this on you. I'm sorry. You're almost there. This is it. This is it. This is just the last little challenge. Everybody hates plank, so I'm like, just don't even tell them that they're gonna do it. Just throw it in there at the end. You got a minute, and you're already more than halfway through. You already only have 20 seconds left. That's it. I want you to stay with it. Come on. Squeeze those glutes. Lift those abs. Come onto those knees if you need to. Last 10 seconds. Hold it. Breathe. Soften your jaw. And time. Good job. How do you feel? So obviously, heart rate didn't get as high as usual. That's good, okay? We don't need to get our heart rate totally out of control every workout that we do, because a lot of stuff that we need for our bodies, a lot of things that we need to give our bodies for them to get stronger, for them to get leaner, for them to get more functional, have nothing to do with how fast our heart is beating. It's about time under tension. It's about getting stronger, about our muscles getting strong in long positions as well as short positions. So if you're really craving the cardio, my challenge to you is I would like you to go out and run 3 kilometers, just 3, as fast as you can, and then take a nap. The nap is not part of the challenge. That's totally optional. All right, so I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for coming. If you really like it, you could buy me a coffee. You could subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Why do I keep saying challenge? And I will see you on Thursday. Thanks for coming.